Hey everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where you'll always get at least two of those three. Today I'm reacting to Alip, and I'm actually going to be reacting to two of his songs. So Alipers, this is good news. The first one is called CT43. This is an original of his, I believe. It's pretty short. I was just going to react to this by itself, but then I saw how short it was. And there was another one that I was looking to do of his that is a little more familiar, the Turkish March, which is also kind of a short one. And I thought, hey, I might as well stick them into one reaction so it's not like, just a 2-minute reaction or something. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. I have no idea what to expect from this other than, it's an original of his. And so I'm sure it's going to be pretty cool. So let's see what we get. I don't think I've ever heard him just play straight out blues like that. Awesome. I need to see what he did on those harmonics right there. I missed it again. So I think he's just strumming that, what looks to be like a seventh chord, but he must just play the, I don't know, a couple of the strings where he's not pressing. Ooh. Now, one thing that he's doing a lot of in this song that you don't hear from Alip a lot is doing what's called palm muting, which is where on his right hand that he's picking with, he's kind of resting this pad of his palm against the strings on that bridge. So the strings a lot of times don't ring out. They get a very muted sound to them. So you hear a lot of that going on. Right here, like that. All right, one thing I always like to call out is really good guitar face, which a lot of times he doesn't do. He's a pretty, flat-faced person when he plays. So when he makes a face, he's really feeling it. And boy, did he make a face at this ending. I love it. Even when he doesn't, I don't think I've ever seen him smile while he's playing that I can remember. But you can tell he was enjoying that. Like he was smiling on the inside and he was smiling through his playing, especially when you hit those harmonics at the end to just knock it off. Just that little bit of classic kind of run that he did right here really lets you know it was him doing it. Yeah, that's a lot of fun to play. It's like he's trying not to smile. That's awesome. All right, let me switch over to the Turkish March. Who is this? Mozart? It's more of a technical name for it, the Turkish Turkalorando or something. I forget what it's called exactly. Anyway, yeah, let's just hit it. This should be fun. I wonder. Now, this is an interesting one because all of the covers I've seen him do tend to be like very specific songs with melodies that are like kind of rock songs, we'll say, like Guns N' Roses or Queen or, Eric Clapton. that it's easier to take a little bit of leeway with how you perform it. Whereas something like this, that's a very rigid, piece of music, classical music. I'm interested to see if he does go off and do his own thing, or if he tries to stick pretty close to the original. So this is, I'm not sure, this seems like it might have been recorded like a longer time ago. He looks a little bit younger. The camera quality is obviously a little bit different. And I swear, I think I just heard like some little kid scream in another room, and he kind of looked to the side. Not like a bad scream, but like a kid playing scream or something. It looked like he got distracted for a second. Right there. He probably gave him that "don't make any noise" look. There's so many notes going on. It's hard to believe we're not even 2 minutes in. It's not a long piece of music, but it probably feels like a long time to him trying to play this. And I'll tell you, it's the mark of a professional that can play with lots of distractions going on and not, get distracted enough to lose track of what they're doing. I know, like, I'm not a professional. So when I'm playing and like somebody says something or there's a noise and I look and then I like lose track of what I'm doing, and then I pretty much have to start the whole stupid thing over because I can never kind of pick up where I was. Well, there it goes. I guess we don't get the rest. I don't know if there was a technical error or if he just had enough of the noise and decided to stop, or whatever was going on. But either way, I mean, that was the closest thing I had heard to him doing something exactly like the original. Obviously, this is an arrangement for the guitar, so it's not going to be exactly the same. And I think on the main melody, like when it first starts, there might have been a little extra trill that I'm not used to hearing. Maybe it's really there, and I'm just not remembering when I do the melody. But like the, he's kind of doing the, there's like a little trill in there, something like that. I forget exactly what it was. And you don't want to listen to me try and do it with my mouth. Anyway, either way, this was really, really interesting. So two completely different styles of music in those two tracks. I mean, one was just, almost 100% pure blues playing, and this other one was almost 100% classical. And, I didn't expect that to happen necessarily because I didn't know what that first one was going to be. I knew what this was most likely going to be. But, it just goes to show um, the versatility. We've all seen that a million times, but it never makes it any less fun for me to listen to a new track of his or even to listen to one that I've heard him play already, but you don't want to watch that. So, anyway, this was really cool. I will have links to the original videos in the description. If you haven't, if you could subscribe, throw some likes at the video, that would help me with the algorithm and all that good stuff. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys as well. I haven't said anything, but I did just hit 10,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. I had never meant to, hit any numbers or anything when I first started doing this about a year ago. But seeing people subscribing and enjoying what I'm doing, I guess makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like the time that I'm putting into this is worth something. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Um, and I guess that's it. I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you all again on the next one. Bye.